Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial. As you can probably tell by the title of this video, it is going to be featuring a new Wet n Wild palette. The one that I'm going to be using today is California Roll. It is part of their Silver Lakes collection, but a bunch of you asked to see tutorials using them, and I haven't done a tutorial and it seems like months. I know it probably hasn't been that long, but it seems like forever. So I'm super excited. So before we jump into the makeup tutorial, I will insert some clips of the colors and the swatches of the 6 eyeshadow colors that are in this palette, and then we'll jump on into the makeup tutorial. So if you guys are still interested on how I got this makeup look, make sure you keep watching and let's get started.
So I'm going to be starting with the eyes today, and the first thing I'm going to do is give myself a blank canvas. So I'm taking the Maybelline Master Concealer in light medium and putting that all over my eyelid. Now going straight into the California Roll palette, I'm going to be taking this matte orange shade on a big fluffy blending brush and using that as my transition color. So I'm going to be starting with windshield wiper motions, and then I'm going to also be doing circular motions just in the crease. Again, this is going to be the transition color, and it starts off a little bit light, but you can build this color up, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. Next, I'm going to be taking this deeper, darker orange reddish color, and it is also matte, and I'm going to be taking it on a pencil brush and sticking that in my outer V. This is another color in the palette that you can build up. As you can see with the light hand, you can get a light wash of color, or you can pack a lot of product on this brush and really pack the color in the V, and that's what I'm going to be doing here as well. Now I'm going to be dragging this color in about to the middle of my eye at first, and then we're going to be mostly concentrating it on the outside of the lid. Now I'm just taking that transition color and blending everything out again, making sure there are no harsh lines. And I'm going to go ahead and repeat these steps just until I get the color that I want. So packing on that color, blending it out, packing on the color, and then blending it out again. So like I was saying, the more that I pack this color on, I'm going to be focusing it more and more on the outer corner and not so much to the middle of my eye. So now I'm taking a clean blending brush. This has no product on it, and I'm just going to be going around that eye look where the transition color is and blending everything out, making sure there are no harsh lines. So as you guys can see, there is a lot of blending going on. So I'll pack this color on, like I was saying, on the outer V, and then I'll go ahead and use that transition brush with no extra product on it, or if you would like to throw some extra product on it, that would be fine. I was kind of trading in between the transition color brush and a brush that had nothing on it, just so I could get a very blended out, blown out look. Next, I'm going into this very shimmery champagne, almost gold eyeshadow and packing that on the rest of my eye. And I'm also going to be dragging it over just a slight bit over that darker outer corner color, just so everything has no harsh lines. And then I'm going to go over that one more time with the blending brush that we use the transition color for. So now we're going to leave the eyeshadow alone for a little bit. I am going to be curling my lashes and also applying mascara. So next, all I'm going to be doing is bringing that darker color all the way to the wing of my liner, as well as touching up that shimmery color, then going over it and blending everything out with the transition color. Now for some lashes. I'm using the Ardell Demi Wispies, and I absolutely love, love, love these lashes. And then putting some more mascara on my real lashes. Next, from the California Roll palette, I'm taking this very pretty satin color, and it's kind of like a off-white color, and I'm just sticking that underneath my brow and then blending everything out, switching between the transition color brush and a clean blending brush. Now on to the face. So for the face, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation, and this is in the shade 130 Buff Beige. I first blended out with the RC Cosmetics Flat Top Kabuki, and then you can see here that I am blending it out further with a beauty blender, and this one is by BH Cosmetics. Next, going in with some more concealer. This again is the Maybelline Master Conceal in Light Medium, and I'm going to be taking that pretty heavily underneath my eyes, and then whatever's left on my finger from putting it underneath my eyes, I am going to tap a little bit on my forehead, in between my eyes, down my nose, on my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin. Again, this is whatever I have left on my finger. I'm not putting any extra product on my finger, just I had a little bit extra left and I didn't want it to look too cakey underneath my eyes, so I put it in those areas. Next, I'm going to be blending that again with my BH Cosmetics Beauty Blender. Now, this Beauty Blender is pretty new to me. I just received it in the mail probably last week, and this is the first time that I was using it in this video, and I'm still getting used to it. So after I tried to blend it out with that Beauty Blender, I went ahead and switched over to my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, just because I think that it's a lot softer, but again, I'm still getting used to the BH Cosmetics one. So I'll probably have a review on that Beauty Blender after I get more used to it. Next for powder, I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and this again is in 130, and I'm taking it on my RC Cosmetics Pointed Kabuki, and I'm first applying that pretty heavily underneath my eyes just to set that concealer, because it is a really heavy concealer. And then I'm also going to be putting this in my T-zone, wherever we put the concealer, down my nose, on my chin, so on and so forth. Then I'm going to be taking a big fluffy brush with the powder on it, and I'm just going to be dusting that over the rest of my face, as well as knocking off any extra powder that might be just sitting on top of my face. Now for some glow to the skin, I'm using the Milani Baked Bronzer, and this is in 04 Glow. And I'm not going to be doing any contouring today. I'm just bronzing up the face. I'm just taking a big fluffy brush and putting it where I would usually put my contour, but not making any harsh lines at all. I'm just bronzing up the face. So just blowing it out, pretty much just sticking it in the hollows of my cheeks, but really dragging it all over the face. Again, making sure there are no harsh lines and you can see no contour lines, so everything just looks really bronzed. Now for blush, I'm using the Milani Baked Blush in Red Vino, and this color is absolutely stunning. But you have to be extremely careful with this color. It can come off very dramatic, very dark, but with a light hand, as you can see, you can really lightly apply this and then build it up. So as you can see right here, there is not much color, and then once I start packing it, and I mean packing it on there, it gives the most beautiful color, and I absolutely have been loving this blush. Next, I'm just going to be blending it out in the center of my face as well as on top of my cheekbones. Again, I want this look to be very seamless with no harsh lines. Next, I'm taking that darker color that we placed on the outer corner and applying that underneath my eye. I'm trying to be really smooth here and show you guys what I'm doing by using the viewfinder, but as you guys can see, it's not really packing on the color like I want it to, so I'm going to be going over that again once I'm looking in the mirror. I'm also going to be dragging this color up on the bottom of my wing so it meets the tip of my wing and kind of just blends all together. Next, I'm going to be taking that shimmery golden color and placing that in my inner corner and bringing it down to my bottom lash line. Now I'm going to be lining my waterline with the Rimmel Black Eyeliner. This is the kohl liner. I absolutely love these kohl liners for the waterline. They don't budge at all. For my bottom lashes, I'm taking none other than the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. You guys have been asking me what I use for my lower lashes, and this is the best mascara for your lower lashes. Now I'm going to set everything with the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Setting Spray. Then I'm going to add some lip color, and that is it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.